All right, guys. So, it seems like Infinity Nikki is catching some heat. So, I was planning on making this video a couple days ago, but we've been busy, talking about Woowa instead. But I heard that for Infinity Nikki, they pretty much raised the pity in that game, and it's not only the pity that's an issue in the game right now. The game also has some bug issues, and players can't even play the game on PS5. So it's absolutely insane. Them raising the pity after release is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. So if we come over here on Twitter, as you guys can see, they sent out an apology letter and pretty much apologizing to the players. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, bro. There is too much yapping in this apology. Look at this. I ain't reading all that, bro. I am not reading all that, bro. I'm not reading all of that. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not reading all of it. But um thanks to Sticks over here, he pretty much cropped this part out, and this is what we're gonna read. So it says, to enrich styling combinations, the total number of pieces for these outfits was set at 11. We sincerely apologize for the lack of prior communication regarding this adjustment. Moving forward, we guarantee that the number of pieces in 5-star outfits will not exceed 11, and major changes will be communicated in advance through official channels. They pretty much just said, yeah guys, we're gonna raise the pity, but we promise we're not gonna do it again. What? Are you kidding me? Because they said over here, moving forward, we guarantee that the number of pieces in 5-star outfits will not exceed 11. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how this whole outfit piece works. I don't understand how this works. But seeing this over here, how they said that they're not gonna, increase the pity anymore. They're not gonna exceed past 11. It's just insane how you guys are literally trying to double down, and you're pretty much saying, yeah, guys, we're gonna increase the pity, but don't get mad at us because we're not gonna do it again. Just let us get away with this one more time. Not one more time, but let us get away with this just this one time. Like it's pathetic. So Stick says, correct me if I'm wrong, but the base pity increase from 180 to 220 is going to remain then, right? But your promise is that you won't go any higher next time. And then so some other people are saying some outfits were 10 pieces already, so 200 pulls for the pity. I don't know what you're seeing, but yeah, it says pieces won't exceed 11, not that they will all be 11. I feel like a lot of people are not understanding what they're saying over here. What they're pretty much saying is that moving forward, we are not going to exceed past 11, which means that they are going to increase the pity. They're increasing it, but they're not going to go past 220 pity, which is just absolutely insane. So a lot of people, they explain a lot more over here. If we can actually see it, I ain't gonna lie, man, when it comes to the Infinity Nikki community, bro, we do have some glazers here. A lot of people glazing the game. And look at this. I don't get why there's so much hate here. We can be glad they take great care of their players, especially comparing to how other gacha games treat their players. Besides that, it's still a gacha game. The drop rate and 11 pieces are fine. If you want them, then just save up. I'm telling y'all, man, shilling is universal. Shilling is literally universal. The fact that these people are perfectly fine with the developers increasing the pity is just mind-blowing to me, bro. It's absolutely mind-blowing. In this mindset that, oh, as long as this game is doing better than any other gacha game, they can get away with anything. I'm really getting sick and tired of this argument because it's just such a terrible mindset to have that, oh, as long as this game is doing better than this other game, they can get away with anything. If they decide to increase pity, cool. They're still better than this other game. Come on, man. Like that's like you saying, oh, trash can number 1 is better than trash can number 2 because trash can number 1 has a lid on it. It's still trash. It's still trash. Just like trash can number 2, it's still trash. So I want to see the replies over here because it's just crazy. I complain because made me sad this things happen with a game that I love is sad, and not only for the bugs, they change all the experience for new players for no reasons, and the plot line with the new intro. Now I did hear that they also changed the intro for the game, and a lot of people are not happy about that. So it's actually crazy how they're literally changing the story that a lot of people are already used to. So that's also a valid complaint as well. I stole a bike, but it's okay because other people steal cars is not a valid defense. Paying customers deserve to be treated far better, more humanly, and not be taken for granted by gotcha companies. And Fold is no exception. It is not hate to be standing up for our dignity. And let's go ahead and read one more comment over here. Taken care of in what way exactly? I can't even log in and play the game and have put in 1,000 hours and hundreds of dollars. I certainly don't see why I should feel taken care of. So you guys can already see there's people who are defending this, saying that, you know, it's fine for them to increase the pity. You know, the devs are taking good care of us. You know, they're at least the game is better than these other games. Pretty much saying, as long as the game is better than these other games, it's okay for the developers to do whatever they want. It's better than nothing, right? So you have people who are defending this, and you also have people who are not, you know, they're not giving Infinity Nikki the green light when it comes to them increasing the pity. So honestly, this apology letter is just terrible. It's just a terrible apology letter, because they're pretty much saying, yeah, guys, we know that you're frustrated about us increasing the pity, but at the same time, we're not gonna do it again. Okay, just let us do it at least one time, and that's it. What? Like, imagine Wuwa, or imagine like any game you're playing, Wuwa, Genshin, or whatever. Imagine the developers came out with an apology saying, all right, guys, we apologize for you know, increasing the pity, but we're not going to do it ever again. We apologize for increasing the pity from 80 to 120. We apologize. We're not going to do it again, but we're still going to do it though. Like, it's just insane to me how they're still doing it, and they sent out an apology letter. And what makes it even worse is that the apology letter is so long and is filled with yapping, no substance. And I feel like that's literally one of the main things I noticed when it comes to these gotcha companies. Whenever they made a mistake, they love to yap. We take a look at the Black Beacon devs and their apology letter. It was nothing but yapping. It was good. The fact that they said they're gonna, like, you know, talk about pretty much show players a roadmap for like future updates, future characters, you know, content, etc. You know, the CCP content creator program. That's nice, but at the same time, you guys didn't even address the main issue players had with the game, which is you guys giving CN players free 5-star selector, more pulls. Meanwhile, for global, it's like, all right, guys, you just get 10 standard tickets, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of like a spit on the face, and they didn't even address that. It's the same with Infinity Nikki. They're like, okay, guys, about the pity, we understand your frustration. We're still gonna do it, but we promise we're not gonna do it again. It's just so ridiculous, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But I just wanted to talk about this because, you know, Infinity Nikki has been in complete has been under fire a lot recently, and it's actually crazy. Like, I was not expecting Infinity Nikki out of all these games to be, you know, screwing over their players. It's just, you know, it's crazy. Like, we come over here, you guys can see it says to enrich styling combinations. This is where it's pretty much at. It says additional clarifications based on community feedback, number of pieces in the 5-star outfits, snowy, ballad, and crimson feather. So let's read this whole paragraph over here to get more context. In version 1.5, the Bubble Season update introduced multiplayer gameplay to create a richer, more engaging adventure for Nikki and all stylists. This idea also shaped the design direction of the new outfits. From the early design stage, we intended the 5-star outfits to embody themes of collaboration and companionship, symbolized by the story of the ever-blazing bird sacrificing herself to save the iceborne mermaid. Thus, we introduced dedicated dynamic effects, transformation animations, and unique music compositions for these outfits. The Snowy Ballad, we introduced highly, you see, just a whole bunch of yapping. They're literally just explaining the outfits. Like, bro, we don't care about that, man. Can you explain why you guys increased the pity? Like, why are you guys explaining the lore behind these outfits? Just talk about the pity. And when they talked about it, yeah, we're gonna increase it, guys, but we're not gonna do it again. Crazy work. But that's it, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.